Hello, my rats, and today we're going to play another episode of Thomas Was Alone. Here we go.
This was interesting. A floating target. This would require coordination, balance, and timing. John was sure the dots would be lost, but he was happy to guide them to triumph.
A bit laggy too. Wait a minute. Fuck no. You're just boys. Didn't do this last time.
Maybe that's what the dots were for. They were there to extend John's reach, to make his performance even more impressive. John liked the thought. He decided to keep them.
Ooh, what's this? A new block.
This was how Claire would die. She knew it would happen eventually.
Ooh, new narrator.
She was rubbish at jumping, and she moved slowly. She felt a little like her continued existence was breaking some kind of natural order. The crumbling pillar was a dramatic death, she supposed. Wait, what? Claire couldn't shake the feeling that she was not, in fact, dead. It was at that moment that Claire realised she had superpowers!
Whoa! Superpower!
She'd need a cape. There was no getting around that. You couldn't be a superhero without a cape. Claire didn't want confusion. If you saw a cape, that made matters clear. You knew what you were dealing with. Claire was all about communication. And, you know, floating in water, which was her superpower.
I love this game. Looks like we have a new block.
All right. Fear not, my skinny friends, for I am Claire, and I will save you.
I will save you!
Claire needed to come up with a superhero name as soon as possible. Claire was rubbish.
I'll create another block to show off each superpower. This one isn't quite as dot-like. Oh, I'm gonna slash you! Chris, come back! We need to get through the bottom! Oh, Claire, away! Woohoo! Ooh.
Claire arrived just in time. It which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
This level's interesting.
As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took. Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick. Or was she more the lone avenger
I missed
type?
an achievement.
If you'd like that. The sole hero in a world of rectangles and conveniently placed pools of toxic water. The others told Claire that staircases were a bit of a fixture here. Claire wondered why the world made it so difficult.
I shall go first.
No, we're stuck. Oh, damn it.
I'm sort of gonna drop him.
Probably needed a nemesis, a villain who would show their true colours at the worst possible moment, hurting all she held dear. Chris was the most obvious choice. He seemed stroppy enough, and his jump was so pathetic that it conveniently avoided Claire's insecurities. Yes, Chris. Diabolical Chris. The fiendish Christopher.
Oops. Chugga chugga choo choo woo woo. Exit to your left. I love this game.
Wait, where had Chris gone? Was he off somewhere? Plotting Claire's downfall? If Claire was honest, and she had to be because she was a superhero, this was a troubling turn of events. Still, there were reasonably sized bodies of water to cross.
This isn't...
Moving platforms over water, eh? Claire's newly heightened senses told her that there were multiple paths across with various possible configurations of the little crossing. They were doing really well. Claire hoped she could get them all across. John was fully aware he could do this alone. Thomas hoped he'd never have to.
Oh, spikes.
Claire was alone, which was odd, because she wasn't meant to be alone. She needed to be where there were rectangles to save. Being the only superhero in a given space kind of defeats the object. Spikes? That was new. Claire avoided them. She decided they were most likely her kryptonite. Not the rubbish red kryptonite either, the proper radioactive green stuff.
Proper radioactive green stuff in there. Ooh. Ow. Whee. Ooh. Same thing, only it's Thomas.
Wow. Deja vu.
Extreme.
The world was repeating. And this time Thomas was here. Claire felt something had gone wrong. There was a disturbance in the force. Something had altered the matrix. The world was reacting to their progress. It was amassing its forces. It was plotting against them. Claire finally had a nemesis.
Sorry, Turner. Here we go. Ooh, achievement unlocked. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whoa. Ooh, a new character.
Laura was pleased this one was behind a wall. Maybe he'd never know what she could do. Maybe they could just have a conversation, hang out. As long as he didn't find out what she could do, which would never happen so long as they stayed separate.
Whoa.
Laura didn't have time to worry about the ominous pixel cloud. It had been following her for some time, and it had kept itself to itself until now. More important was the little orange thing, which was looking at her in a way that she kind of, well, liked.
That's a
As
nice
the square, who had shyly introduced himself as Chris, bounced atop Laura, she began to worry that he was just using her like all the others had. They'd all bounced too, and then they disappeared when her back was turned. Only the ominous pixel cloud ever remained, looking a little bigger and a little less hungry with every disappearing friend.
What? Every disappearing friend? I don't want to disappear! No!
With every bounce, Laura found herself less and less irritated by Chris. She started to miss him when he wasn't there, on another platform or something.
Oh, I get it. What the? Yeah.
She'd wonder what he was up to. Was he missing her? He wasn't saying very much.
Achievement. Token of love. Awesome. Awesome. New spikes.
Chris was in love. She was perfect. He had to tell her so. At some point, he would definitely tell her. Probably best to wait for a moment the large, ominous pixel cloud wasn't about, though. Yeah, probably best to wait.
Oopsie. It's okay, Chris. I'm here. And I mean me, not the people. I don't like the music. Nice music. Well, guys, this has been another episode of Thomas Was Alone. Yeah. Well, this has been the Sewer Rat, and see ya.